Hello, I'm Michael Ann Dillinger with TrūAura Beauty, and today I'm going to demonstrate how I apply the liquid foundation. I've already done my eyeshadow. I've primed it with the liquid, done the powder, and done my eyeshadow. I like to do that first so that I don't have any mistakes later. And I have also taken my blender and I have wet my blender and just wrung it out a little bit. So this thing is pretty wet and it's about twice the size that it is whenever you purchase it. But I do not use much liquid at all. I actually opened a tube and it lasted me a little over 4 months, and I use makeup just about every day. That's pretty much all I use. And the wet sponge is going to help the makeup to glide onto the face. If you use a dry sponge, it's going to tend to suck up all of the foundation into the sponge, and you end up having a lot of waste that way. You can see how well that covers because I have a lot of age spots and freckles, and you don't really notice them once I get the foundation on. And you want to make sure your neck is the same color. So I'm going to take the other end of the sponge. Just make sure that you've got all that blended. And then I'm going to end up putting the perfect powder on top of this, and you can apply it with a brush or with a sponge. I typically do a sponge because I find if I do the sponge, then I don't have to touch it up like the whole rest of the day. And now that we have that hydrating mist, that helps to lock in the color even more, so it's even more transfer resistant than it was. Okay, that is how I apply my liquid foundation. And I'll be back in just a second with my whole face done so that you can see the end result.